hacia mí.
Las tinieblas hoy despiertan vuestro gran poder.
La senda te dará lo que más ansías.
Hi, this is Pedro from Cartelera. How are you?
Pleasure meeting you. I'm really great.
Huge pleasure to meet you as well. It's so good to have Agatha back and to get to know her more. This show humanizes her, right? In many ways. Tell me what surprised you the most about her this time around.
Well, I think what surprised me was that we are getting to see why she is the way she is, the underneath of the underneath. She's still hilarious and she's still, you know, evil, for lack of a better word, but you get to see the why. And we touched on it a little bit in WandaVision. You know, she killed her, you know, mother in her coven. So, you know, when we know that from but we get to kind of delve a little deeper as to what happened post that. So it's exciting. Yeah.
And the show must have been a gift to you as an actor, just as WandaVision, since it gives you an opportunity to explore and use your range in so many ways, right? What was that like for you?
It's weird because I feel like it's all led to me playing a witch. Like my whole life has kind of arrived here, feels right. So I was very shocked when this was happening or when they wanted to do this. When I was pitched it, there was no option in my mind. I was so excited to do it. I couldn't believe it was happening. I'm still like, where am I? How is this happening? It feels still very out of body.
Yeah, but you saw the outpouring of love for you and for the character, right? That led to this show. How did you, lift that?
Well, it was interesting because it all came out during the pandemic. So, it's not like I was recognized. I had a mask on. I don't really have social media. So I was didn't really know. My friends would, and my awesome team would send me updates, but I knew it was hitting some cultural, some cultural buttons, but the scale of it took a while for me to wrap my mind around. Yeah. Very exciting.
Going back to witches, it sounds cliche, but Agatha all along is a love letter to witches, and specifically witches in media, TV, film. What do you think the show contributes to the witchy lore and to the MCU as a witchy show?
Well, I think that Agatha and witches are such a beautiful way to recognize a huge audience of the MCU that has always felt maybe otherized or kind of persecuted or left behind. And Agatha and the show are kind of a way in, and also will hold the attention of a diehard, MCU fan.
Yeah.
So I think that a witch also is traditionally so terrifying because she doesn't need anyone else.
Yeah.
In this show, she does. So that makes her kind of want to vomit, but it works out in her favor.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not. I don't know if Marvel is going to like me saying this. It's related to what you just said. But while Agatha is a show that can be enjoyed by every Marvel fan because it has all the ingredients, the action, the connections, the humor, I feel like this show was made specifically for the girls and the gays, as they say.
I don't
Would you
think
agree?
they would be mad at all for you saying that. And I think that's absolutely in the DNA of this show, completely. But even what Joe keeps saying, it's like that character of Teen is gay, but also it's not about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what's so great about it. He was so happy that it's like normalized. It just, he's this character that's also gay. So and there's a lot of queerness. There's a lot of like, you know, everybody could be everything to everyone. Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for exploring that in the MCU. That was great to see. And I have to wrap it up. Thank you so much for your time, Kathryn.
Thank you so much. A pleasure meeting you.
¿Por qué dejas que crean esas cosas sobre ti?
Porque la verdad es peor.
¡Quiero mi premio!
Hora de acabar la senda. La última en llegar es buena persona.